There are important changes to in-person learning. Sachem football secures their first win. And we hear from MHS students about their plans for April break. This is MET News. Welcome back to MET News, produced by Middleborough Television Production 2 and 3 students. I'm Riley Martin. Let's get right into the lead. School committee voted for students in grades K through 8 will be able to go back in school full-time starting April. We are still waiting if high school students are able to go back full-time with some of these restrictions. Superintendent Brian Lynch recently sent out an email to all students from K through 12 explaining the schedule for K through 8 going back to school full-time. This comes just after Massachusetts Governor Baker announced that K-12 educators, K-12 school staff, and child care workers will be eligible to schedule their COVID-19 vaccine appointments starting March 11th. The CDC has recently announced a new set of rules and regulations for schools. A huge improvement is now students' desks are allowed to be 3 feet apart instead of 6. With this change, we are now able to fit more desks in the classroom and have a bigger class. The CDC are also allowing teachers to remove any physical barriers from the classroom or hallways. The CDC guidelines are still expressing that all classrooms must have proper ventilation to stay clean and maintain healthy facilities, such as keeping the windows open and running an air purifier 24/7 in the classrooms. Brian Lynch announced that students from K through 8 will be going back full-time starting on Monday, April 5th. This will then continue throughout the end of the school year. Students from K through 8 will be attending school on Friday, April 16th and the 26th. The high school students will have these days off to prepare for the new buildings. Students from K through 8 will have April 1st and 2nd off. All schools should implement and layer prevention strategies and should prioritize universal and correct use of masks and physical distancing. Evidence suggests that many K through 12 schools that have strictly implemented prevention strategies have been able to open safely for in-person instruction and will remain open. Reminder, please make sure you are washing your hands and using sanitizer when appropriate. Social distance yourself from others and stay home if you are not feeling well. To find the most recent updates on the COVID regulations in schools, please visit cdc.gov/community/schools. Middleborough Public Schools continues to update the online COVID-19 data dashboard on the Middleborough Public School website. Let's take a look at the most recent information provided by the district. On Friday, March 18th, the Middleborough Sachems played their second game at home against Cohasset. The Sachems won with a score of 35-13. After pushing forward, Tim Crowley hands it off to Dennis Dye, scoring the first touchdown of the game. Crowley makes a 4-yard run, scoring the second touchdown for the Sachems. Matt Farley secures the extra point. Tim Crowley then completes a 9-yard pass over Connor Fahey's shoulder, scoring the third touchdown for the Sachems, making the score 21-0. A 12-yard pass is made from Timmy to G.J. Campbell for the touchdown. The senior captain QB then makes an amazing diving touchdown from the 1-yard line. After securing the extra point, the Sachems are up 35-0. Cohasset quarterback Charlie Hewitt makes a 50-yard pass to Bernie McCoy, scoring the first touchdown. Charlie Hewitt threw to Will Grinskis, scoring a touchdown in the last seconds. Nice job, Sachems. Their next home game is on Thursday, April 1st at 6 p.m. against Rockland. Watch the game live on MET's YouTube channel. On March 23rd, the girls and boys track teams won in their competition against Mashpee. Improvements could be seen in everyone and many of them pushed their personal records. The girls won 78-18 and the boys won 72-9. Adam Montross finished first in the mile. Tristan Gomes destroyed the competition, winning the 300, high jump, and long jump. Middleborough High School is proud to have such a high-spirited team. The Sachems return to the track on Tuesday, March 30th versus Norwell. More on that in our next episode. Led by Captain Eden Eugenio, the girls' varsity volleyball team has gained 2 wins in their most recent games. On Tuesday, March 17th, the girls faced Carver in a home game, resulting in a winning score of 3-2. The following game on March 22nd was away against Abington, ending in another winning score of 3-0. Good luck to the girls and keep up the good work. With COVID involved, the high school cheerleading season looks a lot different this year. The MHS cheerleading team is officially taking part in the South Shore League virtual competition on April 15th. Just finalizing their routines, they are preparing to duet with a recorded performance. The cheerleaders are now allowed at all varsity football games, including away games. They are excited to continue to bring school spirit to the sidelines. The Middleborough boys and girls basketball programs have continued to see unprecedented success even after the end of the season. Seniors Wesley James and Jordan Peebles have been recently nominated for the Dave Cowens Achievement Award, taking its name from the Hall of Fame center and 2-time NBA champion from the Boston Celtics. The award is presented to the top male and female basketball player in the southeastern Massachusetts. Nice job, Wes and Jordan. Congratulations to Shauna Gallagher, Riley Griffin, and Alexandra Williams for being named captains for the 2021 to 2022 girls basketball season. The announcement was confirmed in a tweet by Coach Powers. Powers mentioned, "All are well deserving of this honor, and we are looking forward to seeing them lead the squad during the season." This year, the Middleborough seniors have missed out on a lot, but they are making the most of it. On March 20th, close to 120 seniors attended Senior Saturday. This was an afternoon of fun, starting with a dodgeball tournament in the gym. Each senior was then allowed to paint 1 brick in the cafeteria, marking the class of 2021 permanently. Saturday was great, and the smiles were big as they finished off the day with some amazing ice cream sundaes provided by Plymouth Party. On March 24th and 31st, the Student Council was proud to virtually welcome well-known motivational speaker J.C. Pohl. J.C. Pohl covered possible negative effects to the school's culture, solutions to improve our school, and different ways to connect us as a school. It was very exciting to welcome such a successful and nationally recognized speaker. If things like this interest you, it's not too late to join the Student Council. Contact Anna DeBona for more information. STW will be performing their annual That's E variety show this spring. If you'd like to be part of STW, email Ms. Duggan and ask for the Google Classroom code and fill the survey and ask about any additional information. Since our last update, the custom chandeliers and lighting has been fully installed in the rotunda and the fine arts entrance. New equipment has been installed in the TV studio. In the gym, the core has begun to be painted, and custom signage has been put up on the walls as well. As of today's recording, the MHS is still on track to welcome students in the new school on April 27th. Ari Dupuy wanted to hear what some MHS students thought about entering the new MHS, possibly transitioning to 100% in-person learning, and their plans for April break. Here's what she found.
I think that going back into full-time learning will be pretty beneficial, but I do think it's a change that we're going to have to get used to.
I think going back into full-time learning is definitely beneficial. I think the social interaction between different grades and different people that we don't normally see every day would be very beneficial to everybody around. And I think having classrooms with all grades will be very helpful too.
Moving to the new school presents a lot of benefits, but also challenges too. Like, it's definitely going to be exciting to move into such a nice school, but it also might be challenging because of we might not know where to go and stuff, but we can all get used to that.
Transitioning into the new school would probably have a new learning environment for me and more motivation.
I'm going to be a senior next year, so transitioning, I am going to feel like a freshman again because I'm not going to know where I am going, and I'm not the greatest with directions, so I will be getting lost a lot.
Going back into school full-time would be super beneficial. I struggle a lot with online school to stay focused. Around my house, there's a lot of distractions, and especially when I'm doing something that I don't really enjoy, that I just have to get done for the class, it's really hard to stay focused when I got so many different other things I could do.
I'll personally be affected to the transition in the new school because I just have to learn new ways around the school.
Over April break, I'm most looking forward to getting to focus on things other than school, just to get a break.
For April break, I'm most looking forward to really de-stressing after having a significant bit of time in school.
I'm probably just gonna be working entire April break, but I'm looking forward to just like being able to chill with my friends, obviously being COVID safe, but basically being able to hang out with the weather getting nice and like tanning, doing all that fun stuff.
For April break, I think I'm most looking forward to having some time to relax and just some time for myself.
Personally, for me, starting driver's ed over April break is definitely going to be exciting, especially since I go in person too. So,
I'm most looking forward to spending time with family, having a little free time, do things I want. I'm hoping we'll have nice weather so I can go outside, play some basketball.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of MET News. We will be back on April 14th for our next episode. Have a great night.